Hello. I was wanting to make a Christmas tree mannequin. I've seen them on the internet like for the last couple years, and I finally found a small mannequin at Goodwill. And she looked better. Now she's just plastic. She had, there's the tag that was on it. She had the dress and the belt and this fabric on her body here, and then that around her neck, and she was on this stand, and so I just kind of made a paper mache of her, so I won't have to tear this one up. And I don't know if I'm gonna try to decorate that one for Christmas without messing it up, because I don't want to mess it up because I like it, and I might use it after Christmas. So, my plans are changing a little. I might make different ones. But, I was going to show you how I paper mache with this, since I've already done her. And, I put Vaseline on it so far. I wish I would have just covered it in plastic wrap or aluminum foil. But I didn't, because if I ever go to paint this, I'm going to have to really clean it up with some Dawn dishwashing liquid or something. But, okay, we'll try covering this. Let me get my phone in position so it won't fall. Okay, I'll show you a little bit. And I've mixed my glue already in the bottle. I mixed it with, not even close to 50-50 water and glue mix. And what I suggest, I'm using coffee filters. I don't know if that's any better than newspaper or what, but I tear them singly in strips like this, because if I tear all these, they're very hard to separate. So I tear them singly in strips. Then you can put strips together and tear them. So there's that. Okay, and I've got a little dish to put my glue and water in. I may just squirt it on there. Well, let me open the glue. I didn't have it mixed up good. And the reason I'm not just building a stand, you know, like out of maybe a candlestick holder, this and that, is because I'm trying to keep the cost down. And, you know, say if I go to Dollar Tree, I get a candlestick holder. There's $1. I get like a bowl or something to glue the candlestick holder to. There's another $1. Then I need the stick that's in it, like a dowel rod or whatever you call it. I don't know how much that would be. So I'm trying to paper mache the whole works, even this little top piece. And I'll put a single layer, and I guess you're supposed to let it dry completely. Now when I get around the curve, I just kind of tear it where to lay a little flatter. It don't have to be totally flat, because I'm going to go over it with that Durham's water putty, like I did the mannequin. I went over it with that, and it made it really hard, and I like the color. I like the way it made it look. But I didn't use Vaseline to cover the mannequin. I used foil, because the plastic wrap I had was so thick. And, so I don't know, because I assumed that the Vaseline would bleed through this paper and cause problems, but then I seen on a video somebody else using Vaseline, because I don't have any, what, easy release or whatever it's called. So this is what I'm using. And so I'll just keep doing this. And I don't have to be really neat, because although I do want it to dip in right here good, because I'm going to be covering it with that putty, so I don't have to worry about all these little wrinkles. But there are a lot of videos, good information about doing paper mache, and, you know, because the way I'm doing it, it don't have to be smooth, but with something that does need to be smooth, you need to get advice from people that know what they're doing, because I don't think I've paper mache since probably, grammar school or something. So I had to watch a bunch of videos, and I'm too impatient for all the time-consuming, careful stuff. But I may try that before too long to do one that's more smooth looking. But I'll let this pretty much dry. I'm impatient. And then I'll put another layer, and I'll probably maybe put 4 layers, maybe more, because I want it pretty sturdy. And maybe in the bottom I'll have it hollow. It'll come out here to the paper. The plastic bag here. And then I'll cut the edge off. And I'll probably put something for some added weight inside and then seal the bottom of it. But we'll see. Uh-oh, I gotta wipe my hands. And it's a good idea to have a damp towel when you're dealing with this glue. And then when you're dealing with the putty, it's a good idea to have a damp towel, a dry towel, a bunch of paper towels. Have it handy, because you do not want to rinse your hands off if you got a lot of it on your hands in your sink, because it would probably harden in your pipes and cause trouble. But okay, this is part 1.